But actually, how involved do you think you are in your church or in your religion or whatever?
I attend church regularly. I'm not, and my youth club, but I'm not really in the ministry that much. I've been going to this church about a year and a half, and yeah, so it's like I've just started becoming like a someone people know like as a member of the church.
And do you believe like the way you've gotten involved in your church? I've noticed your church is essentially like completely like Dominican mostly. Do you think that has in any way like helped your adaptation, like your getting involved in American society, or has it like in some way like slowed it down?
Well, I think to me, honestly, being Dominican is American because American is basically to me is everything. But to what most people I say see American as, yeah, it does make it harder to adapt because you're around things you know, and maybe those um that term American isn't doesn't know what I know about like when I'm around Dominicans. So it doesn't, in a way, it doesn't help me adapt.
Were there any when you came here? Were there any like services or anything that your church offered that helped you get used to becoming get used to American culture?
Um, I don't remember that. I was one.
But like your parents, anything? Even now, like do you see the church helping other people who are new? Like, do they do anything to help them out when they arrive?
Um, I don't know that many people that have just arrived from Dominican Republic that have come to the church, but I'm pretty sure that if there was, there would be.
How involved do you consider yourself in church?
Um, I'm pretty involved in my church. I'm really excited when it comes to events. Like every time there's something to be up, I ask if I can do anything special, or I ask if something could be done.
The way you've gotten involved in church, right?
Hmm.
Has that helped, or has it like kind of slowed down your way of becoming an American?
It's actually helped me in a lot of ways. Like when when you get involved in activities in church, that helps you maintain your schedule. It helps you learn how to learn how to use your like choose your time wisely. And since you involve yourself in various activities, you not only do you learn, but you also have like one of the best experiences by sharing, well, whatever you want to share, and by that you can do it with other people.
Um, I don't know if this applies to you, but like, does the church offer any services? Does your church offer any services or any help to people who are like new to the country, who come here?
Definitely, like we've this well, yeah, this church was mainly a Spanish church, and if people from DR would come or from any other Spanish country, we would welcome them. We would show them around. We would explain to them what's going on, and you know, they would even our pastor actually when there's a visitor or something, he would always tell the people don't leave until you greet the visitors and say hi to them and talk to them. So.
How often do you go to church? Do you come like every week, or
Oh no,
how involved are you? Really?
well, I'm part of the youth group. Yeah, I am, and I work in the rectory. Um, well, if I go to church every day, no, I don't go to church every week. But my mom is very religious, so I'm influenced over there in my household because most Dominicans are. Um, but I don't go to church every day, every week. That's a lie. But every so often, I would go to church.
Do you think your church has helped you, like, become more Americanized, or
Yeah.
is it?
No, it's because this church is usually it's the Spanish masses that get filled up, and the people around this community they're very like heavily influenced on the Dominican Republic, and because of that, the mass reflects that. So the mass is very based on what happens over there at mass. So it's more Dominicanized.
So for the mass you attended, do you speak Spanish?
Spanish.
Oh, so it's not like English.
English, they have English masses, yes, but it's usually Spanish that gets more like populated, and everybody goes to that one.
Oh, what what does your church like? You know, like you help the community and stuff. Like, what specifically do you really do? With
Well, what we do is, we sell, what's it called? Flea market. We do
Okay.
flea markets. We also collect clothes to give. What else do we do? Right now we're doing like a bake sale, like a breakfast sale, I guess you can call it. They sell stuff. Usually it's for donations or the groups that are around. We also have groups like, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, you know, that's basically what we have.
So how involved are you in church?
I can say I'm pretty involved. I want to be a priest. I'm studying for that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could say I'm pretty involved with the church.
So how important is it to you?
I think for me it is actually it plays an important part in my life. I think it really is important. A whole bunch. I mean, I was raised by the church, and my mom was raised me with this, like this.
So do you think, how long have you been in this church?
In this parish, I've basically ever since I moved here, since I was 5, I've been in this parish.
So did this church ever do anything to help you guys out when you came from to
Not that I remember.
But do you think they do anything for anyone else? Like any help sessions or?
Like scheduled, I don't think so. But if you ask for it, if you come to a priest and speak to him and explain to him, then they'll take time off for you. And if you tell him that if this can happen every Monday or something, he'll probably take some time off for you.
Do you think being involved in the church has helped you or like slowed you down?
It has helped me spiritually. It's helped my life, get closer to God, pray more. I have a lot of friends, so like I don't have to hide where I'm from. There are places, even though I don't, but there might be some places where you might want to hide. Oh my gosh, you're from this country, because you're afraid of what people might say. But this church is open to anybody, no matter where you're from.
Okay. And how important is the church to you?
It's very important because it brings me closer to God, and they raised me to believe that without God, the world would be an even worse place than it is now.
So are you really involved in church?
I'm trying to be.
Okay.